trying doesn't work. Absolute certainty is the only thing that ever works. It was 2009, 2 years into a divorce that will last 3 whole years. Court appearance after court appearance, no agreement on anything. At this point, I knew I needed a break. I needed fresh perspective. I needed to prove to myself that I had the strength inside me. I made a decision. I am going home. But home for me means 36-hour drive. And a car that is at that time over 15 years old. A little 1991 red Ford Fiesta that isn't made for any luxury driving. It just holds itself together and it's a good runner. I consulted with my dad and I consulted with my mechanic, obviously, who told me the car, even though it wasn't comfortable for a long journey, it was certainly safe enough. And my dad and I had a talk because my dad was a professional driver. He said to me that he believed in me. That's all I needed to hear. He knew that I could make it, and I knew that I could make it. I was going to drive there to Belgrade from London and all the way back. The only passenger coming with me was my 14-year-old daughter. She was my navigator, and I thank her today because that journey would have not been so much fun had she not been sitting there next to me. It was an adventure. We crossed the ferry from Dover to Calais and then drove through France and Germany and reached Austria in the night and then Hungary, and in the next morning hour we were in Serbia. My dad and my brother and my mom came with their car to the border and met us there. So then we had another 4-hour drive from the border to Belgrade. I drove the car for the entire holiday that we were there, which was 3 weeks, and I drove the car back without a single problem. This is a journey that over 27 years we have made many times together. We shared driving. We had so many better cars. We had 4-wheel drives with turbo inside them and 4.2 engines. We could really put our foot down and fly in those days. We had things like day vans, which were comfortable and luxurious to drive, and cars like Audi and Audi 4x4 as well. But that little Fiesta showed me that there is no trying in life. When you decide with absolute certainty that you're going to reach somewhere, you will. Trying just sets you up for trouble. Decide and do it, because the whole universe can only show you support when you know where you want to go, when you know your destination, when you have that clear vision like I had of where you want to go, and when you know why you're doing it. You're doing it to empower yourself, you're doing it to grow, you're doing it for love, then the universe is there to support you and things work out. And how is never a problem, because when you know what you want and you know why you need to get there, then the how just appears.